OG could line up grenades on the coffin as well. Seems to be the plan. No one there. JKS is getting in position and probably.
Oh no, JKS, don't go there. It's not safe. Oh, the nades. He's very, very low. Honestly, I thought that was JKS dead, so the fact that he's even still standing is good for Cole, as they're now having to retake this B bomb site in a 5-on-5. The fact that everyone is coming up through Banana as well is information that Nico is essentially getting from his CT position. JKS needs to get something to make this all worthwhile, and that kill there has propelled them into the retake. Now up through Banana, now deep within this B site, but with players still in CT and ruins, you got to be fast on your feet here, and they don't check for the double hold over at the new box. Val, they're swinging in with the kills. Suddenly, one of the last two defenders, Nico, back from the CT flank, and it's all onto Config. They're not giving him the fights. Valde plays it to perfection.
5 on for 20 seconds. OG got to go, and they got to go now. Moto smoke down. Rush could end this entire round, but he can't find the kill, and blinded the pit. Is Config dead as well? OG blink and you miss it. They get all the frags at the perfect point. Oh, the orb could have stopped the bomb, but with no vision, no shot taken, and the plant is in. Alexi plant safe from short as OG are grouped up together.
And so there's 4 players stacked over here for complexity. This is an even fight for OG. These are the fights you want to try and avoid. They hear that nade tag someone, but they can't figure out where. Valde so close to dealing with Config, but the fact that he doesn't get that kill might lull him into a false sense of security. Config gets flashed through on the reload, and there's one fighting from behind the pillar. Can't find anything else. Mantu will trade that out, but this play's got to come in quick. Nico, dealing with Rush, has opened up a path into this A bomb site. Now only Blame F here. 2 low HP players, and Blame F lines them up.
Flashes up mid. Are OG going to keep this pace fast? They've been going for a few quick rounds after losing some to the time. Right up through the molly. Alexi, no fear. Maybe he should have had. That was the bomb. Oh no, they've got to smoke it. They've got to go quick. Ah, Nico, he finds Poison, who can't hit the shot, and Config is trapped between 2. Mantu with a pick. Rush hidden down in grave. They throw a molly. It doesn't hit. And he pokes his head out. Oh, it's a messy spray, a miss spray even. Nico with another, and down to 2 HP in the process. JKS needs another multi-kill, and only thinks today for complexity to...
Oh, Rush is also close to mid. That flash denies him the timing he wanted. He was going to swing just ahead of that peak from Valde. Blame's good to trade one out, and the AWP repositions back in towards this A bomb site, but Poison not looking the apartments. That's his death sentence. Nico there to open up. Config with the wraparound. That was the opportunity, and you're not going to get given anything else like that. Brings Issa down to 1 HP, and that 1 HP could be the difference between winning this round and losing this round. As now it's all left on the back of JKS. While he does get this M4, he doesn't have armor behind it. Don't know how low Issa is as well. Like, this guy, you know, he can't take a fight at this point in time. Even a stray bullet is enough to get rid of him. A flashbang.
Top mid smoke for OG, thrown early to deny an AWP peeking. They've done that to stop Poison, and he's here as well. And they know they've often lost a pick when lining up this util and mid, so actually it's a good idea. They're going to bounce through as the smoke fades, and somehow Poison gets that kill. Config gets traded, and Poison's doubled up before he's done with the round. 2 up for OG. Are they ready for Rush hidden in the box?
They're going to have to be. Rush could win it all from this position, but instead... insta-checked by Valde, leaving it on Blame F and JKS. Another one of these retakes. 2-on-2 this time around at least, but Valde's getting flashed in at short side. The flash is good, and 1 kill comes of it. Blame F will at least trade that out, and now down to the 1v1. Issa just flashing his teammate in moments ago. Blame knows he was in the pit, and so he'll lock in that round.
That's very awkward. That's not how OG wanted that to go. Could have been a 9th. Still can be, but not if Cole have their way. They're going to get aggressive, running down middle. The nade as well could do some more damage, but they're not looking under, and Issa pops his head out with a double. Dear, oh dear. This could be the 9th very much after all. Config with other plans, but he's losing teammates like flies, and the one man he could have found in the T-Apps is run away to regroup with Mantu. Meanwhile, bomb site lost. Bomb planting, and Config dancing in the backline, trying to get more and more. JKS getting mollied off, and even with the kits available for Cole and that kill finding an opener, this is not going to be an easy task.
No, not at all. I mean, the retakes have just been getting harder and harder, and this one for JKS now losing config at short to the wrap from Mantu. Feels like it might be one clutch too far. They know he's trapped over here at long. All these crosshairs eyeing him up, and OG take a 9-6 half. The rotations are coming in, the mid flanks coming in. All this information OG have. But there's a minute and 15 left. Still plenty of time for Cole to change their minds. And Mantu's flank has got to find something. They put a lot of faith in this instead. Nico does what he can, and with that triple, he's given OG a fighting chance.
How on earth does Nico get away with 3 there? His entire team falling like flies. Now it's on Issa in the sight. He's trapped in the open. Poison with a pick, and it's going to be all on Alexi B. A long way from home, a long way from that A site. Oh dear, that looked so good for OG initially, and then Cole with a rotate out banana, the perfect read, the perfect reaction, and now the post plant that should surely be theirs with this crossfire. They're going to have to throw it away to give it to Alexi, and they almost do, giving him a quick peek. The flash is dodged, and Alexi gets a headshot. It's on Blame with a P250, no armor left on either side, and Alexi's got the spot, but he's low on health. More and more dipping down, getting tagged, and trying to get closer to Blame to find this final frag. Oh, it's not going to happen. He's got it, but no time surely left. He's found the kit. Even then, yeah, especially if contact is made in mid, then config can activate, right? He's still going to be scared of the pit, but he could just wide swing and, you know, kill both players who aren't looking his way. Oh, Rush clearing corners, clearing angles, but it's the boost that takes him down a notch. Issa in mid waiting. There's the timing for config. He finds it to perfection, and now 2 kills on A means a 3-on-3 post plant. Do OG want to give it a go? No kit either in this round, and yep. Uh-oh, bad to worse here for Cole. Somehow got to get this package back under control, but they've got to get past Nico first, and he's done so much damage with the spray. Blame on half. He will finally get that trade, but there's so many more members to get through.
Still overwhelming odds against the Complexity boys in a round like this. 25 seconds is all they've got to work with. And down here in the pit is Mantu with his AWP. He's not moved a muscle. Does miss that first shot onto the short position. Now they get a little bit closer, but another Molotov. These mollies have been so punishing, giving you absolutely nothing if you're Complexity. And with 7 seconds, Blame F, he's looking to get away just with his gun, or maybe this AWP down in the pit. There's that at least, but now you've got to stay alive after time in Alexa B's bomb site. Oh, can he get it? Does get the AWP. And that's going to make these players inside of A very, very paranoid about what could lurk long side. Rush is coming in late here alone. Nico down in the pit has been spotted, and he drops that Molotov to try and buy himself a little bit of time. However, the long wrap has dealt with Issa, and so Nico is all alone. They know that he's down here. Nico's got to get away with absolute murder, and they're all around him. Rush up in the graveyard, puts him in one, and now Alexa B and Valder left to save. Most likely in the 2-on-4. They're not even looking to give. I mean, look at where Alexa B is, right? He's already well and truly out of this round.
So they don't want that to happen again. Molly's flying over the site. Here come Cole committing, 25 on the clock. Flash to pit for Poison, and Config gonna bound out of apps. Everyone's in the site right now. He's clearing dead angles. Issa gets traded. Nico with the spray, and he's got a double as well. The now Nico almost finds a third, and now it's Poison who needs to go berserk. He can't.
All right.
I'll lose.
Rush. Oh, he's so blind. Alexa B flashed in by Valder.
Again, Rush on his own. Saj.
Bit more utility where that came from. Valder's flashed in again. They weren't ready for it the second time around. And Valder, 3 kills, or 2 kills rather. 1 for Alexa B earlier on. Now, these flashes so punishing. And Cole are once again left down to the dregs. The last few players trying to make a difference. It's Danes seeping in towards this B bomb site, but the rotations are already in for OG. Complexity, they've got to fight tooth and nail to get control of B, to even have a chance in a round like this. They haven't cleared out Alexa B. They still haven't found him. And Blame is now suspicious. And they are dealing with the man at the back of the site. And Config is in with another. This was not a round that Cole were cut out to win. And yet somehow they've blazed this trail. They've got it down to a 2v1. Issa left up in the retake, but he can't spot Blame. But if they go A, they spring the trap that OG have set. 4 players over towards this bomb site, and Complexity still holding, still passive, but with 30 seconds left, eventually This push has got to come in, and that bomb is going up Banana. The A fake is being sold by 3 players for Cole. They don't want to lose too many bodies here, and so they take the 1 casualty. They can kind of look to stop there as the B push now comes in. Valde will fast rotate round. He hasn't fallen for this fake, and in spite of how many bodies we're throwing at the problem, there's 10 seconds left here. The kills have got to come in, and at the back of the site, Alexa B playing to deny this bomb plant. He can do it all, but he's checked by Poison, plays it to perfection, and still knocked out at round 30. Mansu rotating in through CT, AWP out, Nico alongside him, and they do have a kit, but only one of them, and no utility to go alongside it. The kills have got to come through, and right now everything is coming up Cole. This game's got OT written all over it. The other way around, perhaps. Config out towards long. Poison going through the smoke alongside him, and they deal with Alexa B. Now the CT wrap is cracked wide open, and suddenly these players in the B side, they've got to keep their wits about them. Mansu here didn't have a chance to play that last round. Now they give him the chance to play. Oh, and he's only good for 1. Valdez spotted up on top of the boost, having to hold down this B side solo. They're all around him, and JKS is in a punishing mood today. Has opened up the B plate, and back to Banana again. Belongs to JKS. Just Nico left in the hot seat, a 1v3, and Mr. Savage is back in with the triple, the hat trick.
The Config moves in late, and he's now coming in on this flank. Valde crouched in the corner waiting for it. Does Config check? No. Valde with a kill. OG with a chance now in the post plant. Man down, but double flank in the form of Rush. Valde checks, but he's not in a hurry like his opponent. Rush now can move out apartments. That smoke missed. It bounced down the crates, and there's only 2 left up for OG to hold on to this map.
Oh, Issa, Nico. Gonna get tested here, and Issa only good for 1. Is Nico in the pit again? Needs to be the hero, needs to be heroic almost. And it's the flash that leaves him blind. Given a second chance at life, and Nico taps them out. Now down to the 1v1. Just JKS left to be, and Nico in the pit. The king of it. 3 in the round.
And now the execute comes in.
Flash for Blame, trying to set up his teammate back inside of the site, but OG, they're leaving. It was all a cleverly constructed ruse, and now they join up with Issa in the apartments. Poison needs to nail some shots here as they're out in the top mid. There's the first kill for Poison, make it a double. Mantu will come in with the trade, and Rush down in the pit is no more. Bested by Issa in the head-to-head. Blame F can't find anything on the crossing players. And Complexity, 2-on-3 in the retake. OG, a 17th round staring them in the face. They get this, they're 1 away from a double overtime. Blame and JKS, they've got this chance to stop it, and then 1 more past that. They want to end this here and now. JKS up through the short side. Blame F has been holding the pit. He knows that there's a player here. And the tag onto the player in Graveyard, not the killing blow though, and so JKS has got to make his presence known now. In with that first kill, the crossfire denied. JKS, 1 man left, and it's Issa dropped out of the round. The defuse coming in, and oh boy, is it going to be close, but I think Complexity have done it with that. Indeed they have. They take this map in overtime. Back here in CT spawn, Issa along with the rest of the gang. Look at that, the little CT boys ready to go, ready to hold down this A bomb site if needed to. Smoke over it short, and these 3 players tucked in CT, they are going to have to really over-deliver here. There's the first onto Config, and the trade can't come through from Palace. Now the bomb is down, and OG have got 5 players in CT. 5, that is everybody. I'm wrapping them in through market, through the B bomb site. There's a man going by the name of Blame F. His timing is going to be everything as the rest of Complexity fall back into the bomb site, trying to play around this planted bomb. The taps are in for Issa. A second found before he's traded and put to an end by Rush. They are on this bomb. The flank from Blame needs to come in, and it doesn't. It doesn't get there in time. He snuck all that way and dies.
Doesn't want to give that kill up and needs to remain aware that they could be right here, and in fact they are. That jungle smoke is down, and the clear under is perfect as well. A has now been overtaken by Cole. It's just Mantu hidden in the back boxes. They don't check him. He gets 1. He can't stop the bomb, and they will find him eventually. Config swings in for the kill, and now this CT hold is getting torn to shreds. 2 CTs left, and these AKs for Cole are doing everything they need to do. Nice kills from Valde, but it is traded and left Nico in a 1-on-2.
Onto the Famous, but now they know where he is, and they just swing him together. Well, they're waiting down by the cinder blocks, already onto a double, and Blame hasn't checked it yet. Config is about to swing in and get this info. Then Valde is down underneath. Oh, there it is for Blame. He gets away with that one and leaves us in a 2-on-2, but they had to sacrifice config to get that information. Not where you wanted to find yourself if you're Complexity. You don't know where these two remaining players are. And OG are just remaining tucked back in CT.
That's a dirty shot. Only Blame. Nice nade, though. Does them both in 20 seconds. If he wants to go B, he's got to go now. He's got to run it. And he's always going to be scared of spawn as well while he does it. So maybe it will be up to Cat instead. Dropping lower. Oh, I'm not sure. This is going to be damn close. Is there even time? This was the one route I didn't think he could take, and I still don't know if this is realistic for Blame. No, it's done. It's a lost round. He had to take short or go through CT. At this point, OG, the comms are scrambling. They don't know where to look. They don't know what to think. No one's out ramp, they say, with a full execute. Issa's got everything to do. Oh, he's got one. Nice spray, getting a couple as well. Matu's fallen with the orb, but through the smoke goes Valde to drop the bomb, and then he resets, disappears into the mist. Cole may have the sight and the bomb, but they're down a man, and that gives time for OG to group up and get ready to close this round.
Yeah, Poison can't really plant anywhere either. Gonna try and go for the CT position. Nico nailing that shot. Right, Issa with the double kill into Palace. Valde trading that first player. You know, because suddenly, right, if Valde didn't get that kill onto, I think it was JKS, if he didn't get that, suddenly the bomb can go down, right, and then it's like a 3v3 with bomb planted, and you know, you're not able to just collapse onto the bomb site. Now this round, I don't know how it's happened like this, but just immediately this round has fallen apart for OG. They go from looking really strong to suddenly just down to 2 surviving. Mansu can't hold on to CT.
There's one in spawn though.
Are you sure?
I thought I saw them. Maybe I'm crazy.
Because Alexa B only spent 2,000.
Okay,
so
maybe I'm crazy.
Pretty sure.
Phew.
Pretty sure they did not. I think we're good there.
Ignore me.
Oh, fast out, fast in. Alexa B with this M4. Can't save Nico's life, but he can hold down this B bomb site. Poison back onto the Deagle. It was his friend in the round prior. This time he's still got friends up with him. The AWP back out and blames Conlurk. This time gets them the kill onto Issa that he wasn't able to get last time around. Mansu's left to try and save, and Poison will not let that happen.
Ray smokes. And no one in the site either. It's going to retake setup for OG in the last round here, or the last full buy round, as Issa sits back in CT. Poison's looking to pick him through the box. He can't. And, Config gets caught on the mid-rotation. That's Alexi coming from ladder. Now call a man down. Got to rely on this attack, on this offensive. Rush has been dinked, though, and they've yet to get a plant. They need to do so soon. The smokes are fading, and there's none left in the pocket of Cole.
Oh, suddenly this very much becomes about winning your fights and getting past this 5-man defense. So much damage done. And finally, Blame F has dealt with Issa, but it's only for a moment, right? 2-on-4, no respite yet. Poison's out of the round, and so it's JKS last alive. They're all over at the connector, all 3 players. And it's just 28 points of health and 8 seconds left. It's not going to happen, is it, OG? And so you've got a great chance here to 7-8 the half.
Well, Mantu's going for it. Full send. He's been boosted. Does he know a player's crossed to the right? The timing is good for Cole, but the left peak first. The bomb dropped. Mantu doesn't stop. Finding a double. Sees an arm as well. He's going to dodge the flash to the best of his ability and try and come in with a little bit more. Dying in the apartment eventually, but it's still a great hold to find that bomb. And now everyone's here on this B bomb site.
He doesn't survive this. The flank from Issa, he's just missed the timing. Oh, Poison, it couldn't have gotten worse.
And the smokes are in. Here come the cavalry.
Oh, there they are. JKS, they're out. They all turn their back to him. And those back of the head hitboxes, finicky as ever. JKS, when he's given the chance in the head-to-head, he takes them off. And now Mansu up into CT, gonna see if he fares any better versus the might of JKS, who was tagged down to 5 HP when he gets those 2 kills. The flash is good, but JKS has dodged it. Now, peeking over the top, well, they will get the better of him. A 3-on-3 ensues, and Config is already deep within this site, far deeper than OG were ready for. But that little warning shot has given them all the info they need. They rush down Alexa B, the bomb planted for CT, not a kit in sight. So they've got to get on this defuse. The kills need to come in. And Valde, naded out by Config, draws a close to that pistol round. Complexity, they get it locked in, and they go 9-7 up.
Nothing like stealing a nade from an opponent, splitting it a little bit. throw a lot of mid utility, but we'll still be that B group early. Everyone here. And with enough pressure put on mid early, they've drawn the short player out very deep. Config, he's confirmed there's nothing here, but that has left his teammate on an island in the site. Rush has got to do it all on his own. Config coming back as well. Oh, Rush, one from the site, gets overwhelmed by LXCB, and Config is here behind the pillar. Can't stop the plant, but can keep Cole a man up, and he's already creeping in. Are they ready for this move? Nico is, with the mag, finding a kill at range, and now the rifles will be left to retake in a 3-on-3.
Oh, the short side flank from JKS. While it is coming in, it's being watched by LXCB. Time starting to tick against Complexity. If they're going to go for this, they got to go now. They got that kit on Blame F, but it's up in the apartments. It's vulnerable to getting dropped. JKS is deleted it short, and Blame is tagged down at 10 HP. He's now gone as well. There's just no time for Poison. Try as he might, and even though he's winning fight after fight, it's still not the round. Yeah, it's because I'm always just feeling it, but like, if ever I'm not, don't worry. The socks are ready to go on.
That's an interesting concept. We'll get back to that later, because right now it's a B rush and it's going in fast. Rush, the man himself, has to hold on onto everything. Config's doing the damage. Can he keep it alive? He's killing everyone. No damage, all kills, all headshots, and Mantu now alone. 4 for Config. You talk some smack, and he shows up in a big way.
And in reality, the timing couldn't have gotten much worse. Mantu with a smoke as well. If he drops this, or anyone with a smoke for that matter over in mid, if he drops this and... oh, that's a lovely flash. I love that one. But they never see the man tucked. They don't know that Valde's in the apartment. His presence here is unknown, but there's 7 seconds. That bomb can't go down. Issa cannot win this round no matter what he does. Look at this, explosive down over a catwalk. I love the pace, I love the speed. Let's see what they do with it. Well, the bomb's dropped in the apartment, so you can go as fast as you want. You're going head first into a collision here if you're OG. Oh, they're ready for the wrap. Alexi's gone. It's a 3-on-5.
How are you marking at 1:30 in the round? That's what I'm wondering. Alexi's so quick.
Oh, Rush. They're right there. And there he is, the readjustment. Goodbye. It's all on Mantu. 1v5. Nice and easy, right? Config holding onto the apartments. Bomb retrieve. Minute and 5 seconds left. This is the story so far. Mantu is running all the way back towards T-Spawn to try and get ahead of Complexity, to try and make them guess. Give himself any room to work with. AMF has even taken this lower peak. He's going to see the legs. Mantu, there it is. Orp on Mantu. He put it to good use when he picked one up. Can he do it again? Out into mid they go. Poison misses the jump over the smoke because of the flash, but won't miss it the second time around. Alexa B now alone in middle, underneath the nose of Config. Drops that molly, trapping him in the connector. But maybe Config's not trapped in here with Alexi, and it's Alexi trapped in here with Config. JKS has been incredible inside of this A-bomb site, and he's going to have to do it again. Config does best Alexi. JKS is gone, but Config hitting the ground running onto a triple, blinded off the angle, and it all falls onto Valde in the clutch. He has a bomb plant at least. CT is open. Valde doesn't know that yet. Flash to try and get over. Tagged by the AWP, but he lives to tell the tale. Valde just hiding out, just waiting for his moment to pounce. Behind the boxes, the spam is coming in, but Valde is still alive somehow. Molotov to CT, Valde wrapping around triple. They don't know about him yet, and now he's repositioned. They smoke him off to try and get on this bomb. There's the tap to Poison, and now just Rush left to beat, but you can't get past him. The ultimate blocker in these clutch attempts is Rush.
Oh boy. They're going through the smoke. Nico's fully flashed, and JKS has just dashed them down with a double, dropping the bomb and dinking Issa, somehow living as well. They must have a molly. They need to throw it under. Mantu gets peeked before it leaves his hand, and this map might end with a strong ending for Complexity. They just clean it up, man. It's just a pug on that A side, running through ramp smokes, running into crossfires, and running down a 2-0 victory. It's Complexity taking the win.
Hollywood person.